As a professional illustrator, you gotta wear many hats. In today's episode, I'll show you how it's like to work as an illustrator. So, good morning to me. The first thing that I do in the morning is doing my 10 seconds of yoga routine. Next up, very important, is my coffee routine here. It's very important for me to get a good cup of coffee in the morning and of course breakfast. After breakfast, I usually go and check email or Instagram to see if anything's up. If not, then I usually like to read. Just sit on the couch and read a book. In this case, I'm reading a really good children's book. And just, seeking inspiration and relaxing, getting ready for the day. This is a good way of just starting the day, I think. I could also read a newspaper maybe, something that's not necessarily related to work or to drawing, just relaxing and reading and drinking coffee. That's the best start of the day. So after a half an hour or something like that, I'll go ahead to my working area and then start checking my to-do list. So here we are. I'm looking here at my to-do list for today and I still have my coffee right here. It's very, very important. Let's just have a look here. Today is a more busy day than regularly. Normally I would probably have been working on a current project, which is a children's book at the moment. But I just got 2 commission jobs in this week and the deadline is on Sunday and today is Wednesday, so I'm quite busy. Apart from this, I have an exhibition coming up where I have to deliver some work today and I have to frame them and print them and sign them. So today we have 3 tasks actually. So one of them is putting artwork into frames and signing some works, transporting the works to a guy I know. The other task is I have to draw 12 different food items. The third task I have is a really fun task. It's to create a visualization of a café. So 3 tasks all in all. And I think what I'm gonna do is to divide the day up into 3 parts. So that is first draw the vegetables, the food items, then go out with the works, transport the works, and then after transporting the works, I'll start on doing the visualization because I'm not sure I'm able to finish the visualization, but I can start on it. It is always a good idea to have something to work, to continue work on the next day that you already started. So let's just go ahead in today's program and start drawing some vegetables. Okay, so first task, drawing vegetables and other food items. You cannot see it right now, but actually in front of me I have aubergine, which I'm currently drawing here. And also I have carrots in front of me here, which I'm drawing. And why do I want to use real stuff to draw at and not just a photo? This is because this is my approach to drawing. I really love to use what I call observational drawing, which means basically drawing what I'm looking at. And this is because I like to get this realness into the drawings. I like to get this quirkiness, which I use actively in my work. So what do I do when I don't have the food items in front of me that I would like to draw? Well, then I use the second best method that I have, and that is using photographs really. And this photo here, this fish I have to draw here is a dorade fish. And here I basically just search using the tag function in Instagram and found a photo here of a guy holding up this dorade fish. And using Instagram is better, I think, instead of Googling, because Google will always give you some very bland or maybe mainstream pictures, while Instagram you can always find more interesting images. After having finished the drawings, I just spread them out on the floor and take a look at them. And then I make a note to myself if I want to do any changes, but I think for now it looks fine. So these were the drawings, are now finished, and Tonight I'm probably gonna scan these drawings in and then send them to the client. So I'm hoping that they're gonna be happy. So let's move on to framing the artwork. Next task here, framing the artworks. So I have an exhibition coming up as soon as possible, and a thing that's really important when doing an exhibition is to present your artwork in the most beautiful manner that you can, because it's all about selling yourself and it's all about being true to your artwork. So I'm spending, I think, an hour here where I'm putting the artwork into frames. I'm realizing I use a lot of materials in terms of frames here when I do exhibitions, and it's really something that I care about. So I try to use the frames over and over, and as you can tell by this frame, this is a frame that I actually scavenged at a recycle place and just basically repaired it using multi-filler, and then I used some paint to paint it over with. And this is what I really care about the planet. I want to do things as climate friendly as possible. So this is something that I care about. All the works are now in frames, and the works to be sold are now put in plastic bags. So that was framing and packing some of the work. I still have to transport it though and do the rest of the signing at the printer's place. So let's go ahead and take our bike and go to the printer. The place where I'm going to collect my prints and sign the prints, it's one of my favorite places in town. The reason why I really love this place is because it's a print shop and a couple of photographers who work at this print shop here, and it's in a backyard, in a small backyard here in Copenhagen, and it's just full of many quirky details, and it has that old historic value to it, this place. And the guy that prints my works is really a good guy. He's very talented, and he makes sure that the quality of the prints are top-notch. And not only that, the prints are printed on Hanemühle bamboo, which is again a choice I made in terms of the climate. I want to make it as climate friendly as possible. So here I am just signing the rest of the printed works and putting those into frames so that they're ready to be sent off to exhibition. So here we are back again at the studio, which is also our home, and I just delivered the frames and all the prints were made and signed, and it's ready to be shipped tomorrow for the exhibition. And today's last task is this task here of creating this visualization for the cafe. So the brief sounds like this. The main goal is to create a visualization of a cafe at a current quite dead area. This future cafe owner would like this visualization to have the following focus points. So he wants to have the illustration or visualization to have a lively atmosphere. So people being there, activities going on. I should think of a French cafe while drawing this. In this cafe there will be served baguettes, good baguettes with good ham, good coffee. There should be people drinking wine, and there should be people chatting. An important factor here is also, it says that there should be a certain diversity of people, both in terms of age and ethnicity. I have to use colors. I'm not an expert in colors, so exciting. I have to use an illustrative style, so that's obvious. It's not going to be photorealistic or anything, it's going to be quirky. Yeah, let's see how far we can go. 1.5 or maybe 2 hours into the work of creating this or visualization of this cafe. And as you can tell, we still need a lot of details. First of all, we need some people there to create the atmosphere. I need to do a lot of work in the cafe, which is behind the windows there. But this is all I could do for today, and I know I still have some time tomorrow and the day after to finish the work here. So now I'm finished with today's work. It's been super fun, and I always love to have busy days and to do a bit of everything. I hope it gave some insight into how it's like to work as an illustrator. This was a more busy day than usual, but let me know in the comments if you have any questions to my work or anything you've been seeing in this video. Please remember to give this video a like if you liked it and to subscribe to the channel. Have fun drawing.